Hey everyone, it's Froggy, and today I'm going to be playing a new game called Asagao Academy, the Normal Boots Club, but I am not alone. I am here with Mei Mei Lee.
Hi.
Say hi. There we go.
I was dancing to the music.
And Death by Turtles.
Hey, hi. Hey.
Okay, so this is going to be a whole bunch of fun, and I'm going to have a whole bunch of other people that aren't here with me right now who are also going to be playing this game with me. But you'll be hearing their voices later, and everything is going to be linked down below, so if you want to check out their channels or anything, go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Woo.
Let's go.
Play that game.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Oh my god.
So excited.
The train made its way along the gentle curve of the coast of Japan, whisking me farther and farther from home. Across from me sat a boy, face half buried in a newspaper. He was deeply entranced in whatever article he was reading and hadn't spoken a single word to me, even when I asked if I could join him in the last compartment with any available space. He shrugged, nodded, and adjusted his newspaper without ever making eye contact. It had been almost an hour. In fact, he hadn't once looked at me. Devoid of conversation, I took instead to counting the buttons on the pretentiously lush Carmen seat cushions. 1, 2, 3, 21, oh my god. And so forth, over and over.
Boy, do we know how to entertain ourselves, don't we?
Right? Now and again, I turned to look out the window where the trees were blurring by. Sometimes they smeared green and would break and reveal the quiet blue of the Sea of Japan. Eventually, this rapidity made my stomach churn, and I went back to counting the buttons on the seat cushions. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, you can count.
I know,
Good
right?
job.
She must have went to elementary school. The train compartment shuddered around us. My eyes wandered to the boy in his jacket. It wasn't the school-issued blue that I and the other students on the train were wearing. Instead, it was a green, varsity-like jacket with an embroidered patch poorly sewn in the front. Oh, this is you. May I do it?
So you're first year, huh? I don't know why I said huh, but then...
Yeah, it's all good.
Whatever.
It's all good.
It's like sparkles all over him.
I know,
Fabulous.
right? He's all sparkly. I love it. He folded his newspaper neatly, set it on his lap, and looked at me with a half-interested gaze. Did he just catch me staring? Now that the paper was gone, I saw his face. He watched me through heavy-lidded eyes. His hair was immaculately groomed, his teeth straight and blindingly white. Bright. Blech. There was something about him, the way the light hit him, that made him look like he was almost sparkling. Me? He glanced around the compartment, empty beside us, and laughed. Oh, no, I'm not a first year. I'm a third year. The train began to slow, metal wheels groaning against metal tracks. The sudden shift threatened to rob me of whatever was left in my stomach, but I closed my eyes and took a deep breath, willing myself to keep it together. What kind of impression would I leave puking on a student before I arrived at the academy?
A potential boyfriend.
The boy frowned. I picked at the hem of my cotton skirt.
That's not possible. I've never seen you before.
It took me a moment of mouth fishing to find a response. It's because I'm a transfer student? He laughed again.
A transfer student, huh? There we go. We didn't get many of those.
I removed my acceptance letter from the front pocket of my uniform. The paper, heavyweight, off-white, had accumulated creases from my reading it and reading, as if the words might have changed since the last time I read it. The boy took it, studied it, and then handed it back to me.
I'll see you around.
Well then, is it Hannah or Hannah?
I don't know, I'm saying Hannah.
Hannah, I suppose I'll be seeing you around. Wink.
Ooh. He smiled at me as he picked up the suitcase lying next to him. By the time I hiccuped a response, he was already gone from the compartment. I stared out into the empty hallway of the train. It was then that I realized he, having gotten it from my acceptance letter, knew my name and I never got his. The train settled at the station and I filed out with the rest of the uniformed students. It was early April, and the last frost of winter had come and gone.